The Rani ka vow. During the rule of the Solankis, also known as the Chalukyas, in Gujrat, many grand monuments were built between the 11th and the 12th centuries CE. The surviving monuments include temples at Somnath, Modhera, Siddhapur Patan, reservoirs such as the Sahasralinga Talav at Patan and Hilwad, and stepwells such as the Ran Ki Vav, to name a few. The Ran Ki Vav or Queen's Stepwell is situated in Patan, which was the medieval capital of the Solanki Empire, located 125 km north of Ahmedabad. The stepwell, a sacred memorial built entirely below ground level, is one of India's unique contributions to the architectural heritage of the world, and UNESCO has recognized it as such in 2014. Stepwells were developed in the arid region of Gujrat and Rajasthan in western India in their earliest forms. Nothing more than plain dressed stones protected the sides of the sandy pit. Hence, the underground passage was kept as short as possible. Gradually, architects devised the means to strengthen these structures, and the corridors were expanded vastly in length and width. Other developments included landings at regular intervals, pavilions with multiple stories, and stepped passages, which to begin with were only a practical adjunct to the wells, but later acquired a character of their own. In this way, the humble village well, that ubiquitous sign of human habitation, transformed itself into a strikingly original and complex architectural form. Since the construction of watering places was considered to be a meritorious act, especially to commemorate the dead, innumerable stepwells were built over the centuries in western India, in the barren and the featureless landscape. These subterranean structures, with their ornate interiors, make a strong impact on the mind of the visitor who chances upon them. The Ran Ki Vav was built during the third quarter of the 11th century of Queen Udayamati as a memorial to her husband, the Solanki king Mahimadeva I, who during his reign had built the great sun Shiva temple at Modhera. The Ran Ki Vav stepwell is amongst the largest in Gujrat, and in terms of its sculptural wealth surpasses all others. The sheer scale of the stepwell is remarkable in terms of size, profusion of sculpture, and quality of workmanship. The sculptures enhance the corridors' walls, the pavilions, and exceptionally even the inner circumference of the well itself. The large images alone, even in the stepwells, present ruined state, number some 400, had all the 7 levels of the monument been fully furnished with all of their planned sculptures. The total number would certainly have been at least 800. Ran Ki Vav has suffered extensive damage in the past. There is evidence that repeated flooding of the Saraswati River brought down the upper parts of the structure, leaving heavy deposits of sand. Then, in the early 19th century, entire pillars and structural components of the upper stories of the pavilions, which had collapsed but did not get buried under sand, were carted away by the owner of the land at the time and used in a new step well known as the Barrett Vow in Patan itself, submerged by the river's periodic deposits and despoiled of its visible remains. Rani Vow underwent neglect, and although its existence was known of, it received little attention over the following century. Since the 1980s, the Archaeological Survey of India (ASI) has carried out desilting of the monument, realigned the walls and structural parts, and reset the surviving sculptures. The stepwell originally consisted of 7 stories or terraces, though only 5 survived. The upper terraces, as seen today, have been extensively restored by the ASI. It can also be found at the back of the 100 rupees notes in your pocket. So the next time you use a 100 rupees note, be sure to know the part of history you are carrying with yourself. I hope our information has been of meaning to you. Until next time, thank you and please subscribe for more amazing videos.